Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, it's your boy Rolo dunksrnice, and today I got something really special for you guys. I got a special guest appearance, none other than John, aka Little John himself.
How's it going, guys? Here with Rolo. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk a little bit about.
Wait.
Intro.
This is special, you guys. This is special. Okay, there's some that's on the YouTube platform. Before we get into this one, I want you guys to know that John, everything that you see here, he's been in the game for a very long time. Very well respected. I'll put his Instagram right here on screen. Brief little discussion about, who you are and basically how did you, work or revolved around the world of Huff itself. That's what, I want to know about.
So I started at Huff as an intern in 2003. Interned for about 6 months, and summer was ending, and I just left a note on Keith's. I think at the time he had like a Lexus IS 300.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, if you're looking for help, give me a ring or a text or whatever. And I would just cut school from during the school year and just cover shifts and sometimes help them out with personal things like distribution and things like that. I've got involved solely because first and foremost, I'm a skateboarder.
Yeah.
I wasn't even into shoes at that time. I just knew Huff was a respected skater from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Moved to SF, known for going fast, bombing hills, and crazy pop.
Yeah.
So,
skateboard life.
Yeah, skateboard life.
Yeah,
I was a skate rat, and I just wanted to be involved and work closely with him because I wanted to see how he run things. So I was at Huff for about 5 years. 2008 came. I was still in college. Huff decided to move their operations down to Southern California. Obviously, I couldn't have made the move at the time, but I still kept in contact with everyone there, and we still keep in contact. Here we are.
Here we are. Okay, so we got 3 pairs of shoes here. To my right and to my left, we have the Stripe SB boxes. So I'll go ahead and bring these ones out, followed by this one to my left hand side, and then we'll jump into this holy grail, which I haven't seen or taken a look at just yet. We'll jump into this one. Okay, so this is the New York pair. With you being with Huff, is there anything different with the sample or the regular one, or is it just kind of like anything, like it's pretty much normal?
Not too much changes in the samples. I haven't seen physically the sample version, but
yeah,
from notes and texts that I've had with Hani, there's not much that has changed. It's just the molding, or the tooling is rather the older fitting of the dunk. I know obviously they don't have a fat tongue, which some people are.
That's the one thing that I get asked a lot, or has always been brought up. Why do you think that they went with a non-fat stuffed tongue?
I'm not too sure. I think they covered it in an interview that I think Hani had with Hypebeast. But to my recollection, some skaters prefer a skinny tongue just for ease of flexibility.
Yeah.
Sometimes the puff tongue is a bit
too snug,
constrained.
tight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So these are the New York edition one, and then we have over here to the left-hand side. This is the the cut-up pair. For your tasting and liking.
So these laces are from Foxtrot, and I think they're based out of Korea, if I'm not mistaken. I just thought
somewhere in the world.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, they're here. I just thought that a darker lace would complement the shoe a lot better, because obviously the high was a black shoe.
Yeah.
And this kind of just toned down the white or the off-white that's on this pair, because the tongue's all white, the heel tab and the toe box are white. I just kind of wanted to darken it up a little bit.
Okay, make it stand out just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think they could have done something more with the two if you had to change anything about it, or you would just leave it how it is?
I think if I had the option to kind of change anything on the shoe, I'd probably put the tie-dye on the back heel or the ankle.
That's the one thing I always say, all right, you have it here. I know the Huff Eyes 04 one had the tie-dye in the back, but does it have it? And it doesn't. So yeah, that's something that I would
cut it away, if it was an underlayer.
Yeah. Either way, I think that's a really good change that they would have. That would be really cool. Very similar, like-minded with any change with the shoe. Okay. All right, guys. So as promised, this is what I've seen. As you guys can tell, this is the box that got sent to you specifically from Huff, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So
unknowingly.
So by your surprise, did you know you were getting them or no?
I knew a couple months before, but it wasn't a for sure. There's an idea floating around that's saying, potentially you're gonna get an F&F pair.
Okay.
But nothing set in stone.
Okay. As you guys can see, the iconic, that lime green Huff color. We have it here by a, wait, what, Keith forever. Number 21 out of 74. This is the like basically their, what would you call this? Like a stamp of approval, you know what I mean?
Of authentication,
Yeah.
or certification of authenticity.
Yeah, either way, like this is directly sent from like Nike Huff together to you specifically. So which is really cool because if something is really handwritten, it is really meant for you and only you. So that's really cool. So this is the box itself, and then it came with a actual tie-dyed Huff shirt, obviously the packaging, and here it is. So when you got this shoe, right? When you got this shoe, was there anything different in terms of like the materials, the quality? I noticed the bag, the shoes aren't in it like the New York and San Francisco edition one. Is there like a reasoning behind that one that you know about, or?
To me, it was just an implication that, hey, you know what you're getting because the shoes aren't in the bag and the bag hasn't even been sealed.
Yeah.
But going back to your question about, did I notice anything about the shoes is initially, obviously, there's no panels that I have to cut, so there's no risk in cutting.
Great. Yeah, that's
messing
just
up
great.
The shoe. The lasering of the number assigned to me
is, oh man, number 21/74. Guys, this is something special that we have the complete set here in his size, not like a random size. This is someone that actually worked with Huff and knew Keith, on that personal level, so that's really special. So may he rest in peace, obviously. I've met him countless times, but I never had that connection or that experience to work with him side by side, so that's actually something really special. Breaking down the shoe, your grays, your medium, your light tones, the iconic green, and then these lace style kind of reminds me of these shoes right here. Now, John says these were sole swap, but this is the one of Huff's, I think, one of the very first or few first like Nike collaborations they did. So 2004 Huff Air Max 1 in that gray and green, the colors go really well together. And then what's the story behind like this
sole
swap? Yeah,
so
very unique.
Yeah, so I originally got these I think just a few months ago, like during the holidays.
Yeah, and
they came with the Air Max 1 sole, the original sole. I could have worn them, they probably would have crumbled maybe after X amount of wears.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me just find a sole suitable that can accommodate modern terrain.
Comfortability, and modern times. Yeah.
And width, because I have a wider foot and Air Max 97s run a little wider. So I had them sole swapped, and some people thought, the purists of Air Max,
they hated. I knew. Yeah, they're like,
me.
Why would you do that? Be like, well, it's my shoe, and I want to wear them.
It's like, that's sacrilegious.
Yeah.
Like, well, whatever.
It
works, right? In my opinion, they work.
It's unique.
Yeah. Some similarities between the Dunk and the Air Max are the laces. Obviously, the Dunk has a flatter lace, but the pattern of the green and the black, obviously similar, paying homage to the Air Max 1.
Yeah.
And I think that this whole Friends and Family Dunk is really just a tribute to Keith and that first shoe that he did with Nike.
Seeing these in person is really crazy, because these kind of shoes you only see like on the internet, or if you go to like a sneaker show or some type of event, like that shoe in a glass display. Yeah. Probably never ever gonna be worn, unfortunately. But it is what it is, and I can see that similarities both on, like as you said, homage to from the Air Max 1 to the Nike Dunk. So this is just a really cool thing to actually have in my hand. And I did notice that on the insoles as well has like something.
They have quotes from Keith. The left pair is a quote of him talking about the skate scene or something skate related to the East Coast or New York, and then the right pair is for San Francisco.
So the left one is,
what does it read?
It says, it was pretty common to see kids charging through New York City together in big packs, sometimes 30 deep. The energy that it creates is insane, and you can't help but get swept up by it. Okay, so this is the New York one. When in this, so I'm assuming this is the San Francisco one.
Yeah, San Francisco, right side of the shoe. There's nothing like San Francisco hills. We'd go way too fast, catch some speed wobbles, and just get wrecked. So if you guys skate, you guys know what Keith is referring to.
The bombing of San Francisco hills. Yeah, it's crazy. Underneath the tongue, it says 20 years of Huff also stitched. So that's another cool thing as well.
The outer display of the tongue label.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Rather than the cities, because San Francisco has San Francisco on it, and then New York pair has New York. These say, wait, what?
Wow.
So that's a saying that Keith always threw around when he's like, something that psych them out or, you know, that's weird, I'll just throw that out there randomly.
Nice.
The Huff family and the brand just runs with that now.
This, again, number 21 out of 74 pairs in the world. 74, if you guys don't know, that was his birth year.
Yep.
Again, this is something really special. Man, just me holding this in my hand and seeing it is just, wow. I know it's your size,
Yeah.
size 10. Unfortunately, not my size, but regardless of whatever size it was, this is something really, truly special that I had to share with you guys. You know what I mean? So if there's like a part 2, because, you know, we're in an undisclosed location with a lot of shoe boxes, I can't say what's in front of me, but all you guys got to know is that if you guys want a part 2 with a lot of special shoes and stories from John himself, you guys go ahead and comment that down below in the comment section. Like, as always, and subscribe. John, is there anything you want to let the people know, you know, or you want to be like, oh, well, they want to talk about part 2? Talk about part 2.
Yeah, if you guys want part 2, just let
you know,
Lolo know. And,
yeah.
you know, just stay safe, be kind, and just have fun always.
There you go. There you have it. As always, guys, much appreciated. Thank you guys so much. And as always, comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. It's gonna be good. Yay!